Chief Minister Biren expresses concern at people's failure to take personal responsibility to resolve an issue. Former Deputy Chief Minister Gaikham rubbishes Chief Minister's claim that the Manipur government is not aware of the contents of the framework agreement. People's Convention on ILP movement resolved to intensify agitation if the government does not announce to introduce ILP bill in the Assembly by December 8. Coalition for Indigenous Rights campaign to submit 7-point memorandum to the government of India to demand pre-merger political status. For the first time in Manipur history, newly appointed SDC chose their posting by draw of lots. And gold biscuit estimated to be worth about rupees 7 crore 70 lakh in the international market seized by custom dues and import. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Kanguzam Shalira with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Nongthammam Biren today expressed concern at the people's failure to take personal responsibility to resolve an issue. Biren said when people start working seriously to achieve the goal, then there will be development in the state. He said the state needs responsible person to bring development. The Chief Minister was speaking at the World AIDS Day observed on the theme Right to Health at the first MR ground organized by Manipur State AIDS Control Society, MAX. Biren said the government will acquire equipment for hepatitis C testing in January next year. He said the new government had also launched mass drive against drugs and other intoxicants as drug addiction is one of the factors responsible for spread of HIV virus. He said as part of the drive, the government also made arrangements to rehabilitate drug addicts. However, the rehabilitation centers sometimes refuse to keep the drug addicts. Biren said providing the fundamental rights to the people is the aim of the BJP-led government. He appealed to people to report any issues at the grievance cell opened at Chief Minister's Secretariat on the 15th of every month. He also appealed to people to collectively fight against HIV/AIDS menace in the state. Chief Minister said doctors at the government hospitals should ensure the public that quality of diagnosis is not inferior to that of the tests done at private clinics or hospitals.
Mima nadra mahitare solaba victim moiraba mayam du dam honat or ni lokam bu dudi adu mayam du yeng na bani government sigi waina usi anti-corruption cell hangiba, grievance cell hangiba, adagi social welfare da women singi call-free center hangiba. Sigi mayam sile da noi timely information piyo. Aingon da aigi grievance center apo complaint aingon da dum yor kani next day da. Adu next day da madui complaint la ko initiate daw. Ano kitang sense am ka tawse na ko hono jabani. Ano ba government sigi ko gi pandam krishna miyo human touch. Mi pung kudi mak niyo bagi ବ୍ୟବହାର ga loina na human touch biba mi amagi mi amana phangmam thukwa hakka do phajana phanganba.
Health Minister L. Jayantikumar said the number of people with HIV in the state has dropped in the past few years. He said MAX is working towards preventing AIDS in both the hills and the valley. Jayantikumar said it is time to collectively tackle the menace of HIV/AIDS. He appealed to people with HIV/AIDS not to lose heart and consider AIDS as a common disease. He said people now treat them equally and that they should not look down on themselves. Volunteers of the NGOs under MAX also took out a rally from Tsingzamai Hau ground to First MR as part of the observance. NGOs also showcased products made by their volunteers by putting up stalls at the event. A book entitled The Pink Book, Your Guide for Safe and Nutritious Food at Home was released and a mobile food testing laboratory vehicle was also launched on the occasion.
Manipur to bung tok de man city kama to any common disease at my town the kula bung to ya to socialist maji matama da yam na kanu to we wani edu ga hojik te kama do ga koi socialist my question chama koi almost like trade to like bam tok te edu ga laidi ne khan ba su lan ga ni kan gyam ta tri be aware with the kang bu sin da masa mathan tan mi ne pi be makli socialist ma na te ai na socialist ma lehan je pa di edna ai da mind talk like ba to interpret to ni ita adi shana guilty conscious pa moi do ba hai ba adun madu gum sing se ma ji to dana na ba makhoi da hona bi ba koi na hai bi ba asi ma changi.
District AIDS Prevention and Control Unit Imphal is today observed World AIDS Day on the theme Right to Health. Students from different schools took part in the observance held at Chief Medical Officer Imphal AIDS Complex Porompat. Speaking at the event, District AIDS Control Officer Imphal East, Dr. N. Ramola said people suffering from the disease must not be discriminated or neglected but treated with love and compassion. She said also to encourage them to take proper medication and lead to a normal life. Prizes were also distributed to the winners of the painting competition, which was held on November 29th in connection with the World AIDS Day.
AIDS na naduna sigraba mayam singbo koina ngasi numit asida ningsingba amadi ai saibiga sagona raga leiriba mayam singsida masama ufana leinaba makoidagi atopa amada sandoktana ba akoina mayam da biba paujel amaga loinana akoi World AIDS Day si pangthok saban stigma and discrimination siga loinana mayam singsina thorak pagi changse ikaiba nungaitaba fear si leibanina losandana leigiba general population si deisida tapna koi sandorak pagi changse yamna aduna koi moibu hanthana yengbidaba makoi gi pukning thogat piba makoi sumi mani laina mayam singsiga chapmanai ART saraga phajana leiba ngamba laina amani free and frank ta mayam loina laimina.
Organization for Salvation of Men, OSOM New Generation, Dedicated People's Union and OSD observed the 30th World AIDS Day in Moray. A rally with masses to prevent HIV/AIDS was also taken out from OSOM office at Moray down to Tilt Indo-Myanmar Friendship Gate as part of the observance. A red ribbon campaign was also held after the rally. Project managers and volunteers of NGOs in Moray took part in the rally. Former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi slammed Prime Minister Narendra Modi for frequenting Gujarat more than 38 times in connection with Gujarat Assembly elections. He said it appears that an office of the Prime Minister is located in Gujarat. Ibobi also said Narendra Modi must be the first Prime Minister to ever visit a state this frequently. The former Chief Minister was speaking at the protest held at Lining Tau Kamlang Basanglen, Sangolbant Moirang Leirak Machin as part of the MPCC's protest demanding disclosure of the framework agreement. He reiterated that the Congress will never compromise the territorial integrity of Manipur. The former Chief Minister said the Congress launched its protest because there was no transparency in such a sensitive issue. Ibobi said it is very unfortunate that the BJP has described the protest as a means to gain political milieu by the Congress party. He said even though the BJP-led government often talks of the Act East policy, no fund has been sanctioned for the Northeast till now. Taking part at the sit-in, General Secretary of the MPCC, Sagonpant MLA R.K. Imo questioned why the state government will not be informed when the framework agreement reaches a conclusion. He said although the statement made by BJP National General Secretary Ram Madhav said that the agreement does not affect Manipur, makes the people happy, but he is not the authority. He said even the Home Minister said he was not aware of the framework agreement.
BJP na sason paiba targadi within 48 hours economic blockade hangdoke haibsibu masi NSN ayam haiba tari UNC se khulai oina sinaraga economic blockade se sakti paina bana season bani haibada haiman ba thokadra unda khaniyem bio ikai bi masagi state Gujarat ta Bharat apumba Mahadesh ki Prime Minister amana madugi assembly election dagu more than 38 times what khom chatpisi ikai ningai ne ba seba hanagi Prime Minister amda chatte amuka anika chapade hena satye adra ma hujik tumba yadre ba Prime Minister ki office Gujarat hangne ba ada masaje dom lai re ba jik.
Former Deputy Chief Minister Gai Khangam has rubbished Chief Minister Nongthamam Biren's claim that the BJP-led government of Manipur is ignorant of the contents of the framework agreement signed between the government of India and the Indonesian IM as it was signed during the Congress government. Gai Khangam expressed the suspicion that some MLAs might be behind the UNC boycott of him in Naga-inhabited areas of the state. Speaking at the protest by the Congress party demanding disclosure of the framework agreement at Lining Thau Khamlang Basanglen at Sagol Bantmoirang Leirak, the Congress leader refuted the accusation by the Chief Minister that the Congress party remained silent when it was in power but now creating problems. He said the framework agreement was signed when the BJP was in power in the center. Gai Khangam asserted that the Congress party did not remain silent when it was in power. He said the party urged the centre to disclose the details of the framework agreement. Gai Khangam said the Chief Minister claimed ignorant of the contents of the framework agreement, while the BJP president claimed that the peace agreement does not threaten the territorial integrity of Manipur, causing confusion among the people. He questioned the UNC if it is boycotting him for raising his voice against those threatening the territorial integrity of Manipur as a Manipuri.
I Manipur, Manipur, Sopia de Subu, Masulan, Panama, Kande, a quite a slice of labor, and it could have a mini a position of the Kande, a convert of the boycott of it, one of the drop of the Manana, Salim said, the one who Salim said, Master is the winning big company. Now I am going the number, I don't know, coming at the drop of the Command.
The Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System, JCILPS, today held a People's Convention on the people's role in ILP movement and strategies at Lamyan Basangland Palace Compound. Speakers at the convention reminded that Himat Singh removed the pass system from the state. They maintained that ever since the removal of the pass system, the influx of the outsiders could not be controlled. The speakers expressed the concern that in the name of development, many agreements have been signed between the state government and companies from outside the state, and there will be influx of outsiders to the state to construct factories. They said the influx will pose a serious threat to the indigenous people. They said the ILP is not in the interest of a particular community, but for the indigenous community of the state. The convention felt that the time has come to formulate a law to protect the indigenous people when the government only talks about development at the cost of the indigenous people. The convention resolved that all the communities will take part in the movement to introduce ILP in Manipur. It was also resolved to urge the state government to announce by December 8 that an ILP approved by all communities will be introduced in the assembly during the winter session and to intensify its agitation if the government fails to make the announcement from December 13. Editor-in-Chief of Impact News, Yumnam Rupachandra, moderated the discussion. Representatives from various organizations took part in the event.
Community leaders wari batai sadra labor Manipur ki tangai phadaba inner line permit system ama nata masiga manaba law ma san ba ki tangai phadaba se koi understanding ama leminar marina aban consensus oi ba tabu cut of base year 1951 oi ba adu makhang ki inner line permit system or law ma masima koi dakar oi the issue of the inner line permit system is not only that particular atung da chal ko targati bulsu foreigners singani. That means Manipuri or Maitei Kapta, foreigner,
Coalition for Indigenous Rights Campaign, Sirika, will submit a 7-point proposal to the government of India to demand pre-merger political status for Manipur. Sirika has stated that as part of its movement to get back the pre-merger status of Manipur, the association will submit a proposal to the government to resolve the present crisis in the state. It has appealed to the individuals to submit their suggestions and opinions within 2 months to be associationed. Talking to media at Manipur Press Club today, convener of Sirika Thokchom Somarindo stated that Manipur has its unique history of 2,000 years and Sirika has been constantly demanding the premier's status and has been campaigning in different parts of the state for the past 28 months. He said the 7-point proposal says that, number 1, the governments should recognize the prevalent armed conflict in Manipur and make official declaration in this regard. Number 2, the government should recognize the Manipur-India conflict as political issue and solve it politically. Number 3, India should recognize distinct history and political conditions of Manipur. Number 4, the influx of migrants to Manipur be one of the agendas of future talks and government should frame policy to curb this menace. Number 5, no extraction of natural resources from Manipur until the restoration of pre-measure status to the state. Number 6, Manipur must take part in the Commonwealth Games as a separate nation and the United Kingdom must play a big role in making this happen. Number 7, creation of upper house in the state legislature which will be constituted by people from different ethnic communities. He asked the people to give suggestions and ideas by January 31.
ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯀꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤ-ꯃꯔꯖꯔ ꯄꯣꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯇꯁꯇ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯁꯨ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯨꯗꯦꯟꯠ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯕꯀꯤ ꯏꯁꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ILP ꯏꯁꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ILP ꯐꯪꯉꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯨꯗꯦꯟꯠ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯋꯥꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏꯗꯕꯨ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯤꯕꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯜꯂꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯁꯨ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯊꯥ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯆꯪꯅ ꯈꯟꯊꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ सरकार पाव पीबीरकान अखोने सेमदोक सेमजिन तौरकान मियामगी मोफ्त अमुक जनवरी 31 खोमजिलकान चौब मियामगी मिफम तौरकान डिमांडसिंग असी रिअफार्म तौरकान अखोई कनोदा गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया प्रपोज तौबान अखोई लेमनबने.
For the first time in the history of Manipur, newly appointed SDCs chose their place of posting by draw of lots. The draw of lots was held in presence of the Revenue Minister Karam Shyam at the Old Secretariat Conference Hall. The minister said this will help curb the practice of corruption to a great extent. 48 SDCs, including 17 women, were given posting based on the place of posting picked up by them, and the postings were immediately announced. Women candidates were given the privilege of valley posting and 3 centers from Kampokpi. The minister also stated that each and every SDC will stay at the posting for a minimum of 2 years and urged the candidate to work with commitment and sincerity. Karam Shyam said the state was initiated in line with the PM's call for corruption-free India and the Chief Minister's aspiration for a better Manipur.
Manipur yam pikpani Manipur da thabak tawbase kaishu aruba nate anywhere da satkadabani noina ngasai gi amada hairuba mayam dugi apambodo ishorna pirabane na khallaga noina noigi transfer posting je noina khanjagadabani masida yagadabani policy gi matungina minimum da 2 years de noi with sacrifice praja Manipur praja gi interest da thabak tawgadabani akoi si leiba ki policy da program da sason tawgadabada noi मैम के ट्रांसफर पोस्टिंग दा कोई कोक ngau ले रे अदे आई मी से सिदा मफम साबदा थबियो कॉपियो अदु तौबियो न तौरगा ले रे सुम बि सनबी सिंसे होंगटोकपगी अदि तंगाई फदबदु खंजरगा पॉलिसी मोइना पुथोकने.
RIMS Director Professor A. Santa has announced that MSc Nursing course will be started from next year at the College of Nursing. Speaking at the oath-taking ceremony of the College of Nursing today at the Jubilee Hall, Professor Santa stated that there are lots of opportunities for nursing professionals to work in India and abroad. Chief Minister Nongthaman Biren has congratulated Saikom Mirabai Chanu on winning gold medal at the World Weightlifting Championship in Anaheim, United States. In his congratulatory message, Biren said the whole state feels proud of Mirabai as she has become the second Indian weightlifter to win gold medal in World Weightlifting after Karnat Maleshwari. The Chief Minister wished her all the best and success in her future career. Speaker Yumnam Khamchan also congratulated Saikom Mirabai Chanu on claiming a gold medal at the World Weightlifting Championship held at Anaheim, USA, and wished her good luck in her future endeavors. Commercial break, Custom Division Imphal seized 158 gold biscuit weighing around 26 kg, estimated to be worth Rs 7 crore 70 lakhs in the international market. We'll be back with the details. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back watching Primetime English News. Custom Division Imphal seized 158 gold biscuit weighing around 26 kg, estimated to be worth about Rs 7 crore 70 lakhs in the international market. The gold biscuits were seized from Mohammad Jakaria, 26 years, son of Mohammad Ali Muddin from Lilong Kalaikong under Lilong Police Station. The gold biscuits were seized from inside one van that belonged to Mohammad Sirazur Rahman from Lilong Khawrebi, Laumanga. The gold smuggler along with the gold were produced before the media at Custom Division Imphal office Sangapam. Speaking to media, Deputy Commissioner of Custom Division Imphal, Gaikong Plungpand May said, acting on a team led by SP Divisional Preventive Force Imphal along with custom officers from Palind intercepted the band bearing registration number MN05 A9641 while coming from Moray at Lokchau under Technopol Police Station. He said the gold biscuits were found concealed inside the band. The gold biscuits were brought from Myanmar and were to be taken to different metro cities of India.
Mr. Zakaria was driving Maruti van. He was detained on suspicion of carrying smuggled gold. He, along with his vehicle, were detained and brought to this head office, Customs Division Office Imphal. Later in the evening, during the course of rummaging and checking of his vehicles, the officers detected and recovered 158 gold biscuits of foreign origins, weighing more than 26 kilograms. The total value of the seized gold is approximately 7.7 crores. There has been a trend of gold smuggling in Imphal during the last 6-7 months.
The Border Security Force BSF today celebrated the 53rd Rising Day at Sector Headquarters BSF Manipur, Koirengai. As part of the celebration, Education Minister Thoksom Dradisham also inaugurated a 2-day BSF Fete. The celebration, jointly organized by 49th, 54th, 93 and 111 battalions, were marked by cultural events and opening of various battalion stores. Speaking at the occasion, Thoksom Dradisham expressed his gratitude to the BSF for their service to the nation by protecting the territory. He stated that it is because of their untiring service that the people can live peacefully. In his speech, Deputy Inspector General to BSF Counter-Insurgency Operation, Manipur and Nagaland, Angom Samu said, in the initial days there were only 25 battalions and at present there are 185 battalions that include 3 NDRF battalions, and BSF has been safeguarding the Indo-Pakistan, Indo-Bangladesh and line of control at Jammu and Kashmir along with the army.
BSF की रोल मैम खंबीरे अखोई चाउख्रब भारत से मसी ngak sen bai thabak se han mamang dei sahi yankai nithoi mamang dei hona अखोई ngak sen na dum laina hu yam difficult area marubhumi adegi ising leiba ade unyam taba dum jaga ra sumaina yam difficult area da ngak sen na tawri ngasi ma अखोई मैम नुंगाइना अखोई शांति ओने leiba ngami se BSF की contribution moina sahi kya ngak sen lakpagi ni aduna ngasi gi makoi gi rejing de numisira ai tarap tagi yamna nungaiba aphaba paujel kya ma moida ya pha paujel kya ma pijeri tungdaso akhoi chaukro bharat lebak si ngak pagi achoba thodang lorei se hen na mai pak na phajana ngak pangam mo isnu
Indo Myanmar border si hana BSF na ngami lahning bagi wani lakpa bagi mamidi yamna sami hunji pawadi tongan ba force ama ngahan gadabani haina mafam kaya dagi pressure kanna piri yamna thuna Assam rifle dagi border ngakpa ki se atopa tongan ba force amada phangakpa yabagi chances yam wang.
Kangleipak Student Association KSA has demanded amendment of the Manipur Official Language Act 1997 to make the Meitei Mayek official script of the Manipuri language. Speaking to media person at KSA office at Sagar Road, President of the association and Chetan said, Meitei Mayek is gradually becoming extinct as the government does not focus on the development of the script. He said the Bengali script is now forgotten as the Meitei Mayek is now part of the syllabus in school and the government must make Meitei Mayek compulsory till the graduation level.
Manipur asida graduate level Hawa Manipuri compulsory ohengadabani amasung travel ichinaugi oina state na recognize torba tribal dialects logba yabagi khudong chaba pigadabani library da leiriba lyric sing asi maiti me ekta translate tawduna hojik leiriba transition period asibu gap lehendana ba hona bigadabani amasung Manipur government gi official language oina Manipuri asi file process amasung notification thokpada Manipuri language asi ohengadabani governor and CM memorandum pirani pirga understanding laktara gadi pare lakta taragadi kese goba chapchaba torkone.
A 3-day training workshop cum field consultation meeting on anthropogenic impact and their management options in the Indian Himalayan ecosystem in Fall River kicked off today. Council of Scientific and Industrial Research Northeast Institute of Science and Technology, Lamphel-Pat organized the event. Speaking on the occasion, principal scientist of the institute, Dr. H. Bir Kumar, said the event is organized as a part of the steps to restore 5 impaired rivers in the Himalayan region. The Imphal River of Manipur ranked the most impaired river next to Arunachal Pradesh in the northeast region. Equipment to check water flow and condition of the river will be installed in the Imphal River under the National Mission on Himalayan Studies project. He said they aimed at completing the project within 3 years. However, study will be conducted for 5 years if required, and reports will be submitted to the center and the state government.
Field chatna kogi equipment ma'am install tawdana magi water land flow cam lay magi sediment load lakpa gi water gi dynamics machine install tor matung da koi khon anabagi koi madugi monitoring koi tawjagani yamna toina ising chawdana flood thoiba damage of properties ma'am ama gi miyobigi life mangiba ma'am singsi karamba maru factor ma'am singsu identify tor matung da kramai tawdana koi gi Manipur gi laiba flood ki natragna watershed area single landslide tawri ma'am singsi gi best solution porakadagi habido koi ngasi gi mifam se khanar matung da project implementation ki part moina koi adum discuss tawjagani umang yandana tawri mayam singsi koi gi yandana na bagi atopa alternative source moina aromatic plants kumba medicinal plants kumba thar matung da mkhoi je income generation tawbagi alternate livelihood koi material kharpina na bagi koi yam chaw agenda ma koi program.
A team led by Range Forest Officer and Munal seized 5 bird traps from the lakes in Kakching Kunau under Thobal Forest Range today. The traps were seized from Moirang Kompat, Kakching Kunau and Kongyam Pat, Tangjeng Kunau. Later, the team inspected Laushi Pat, Karung Pat and Khoidum Pat and Pulem Pat. However, no arrests were made. A month-long 78th Nupilant Memorial kicked off today at the head office of Nupilant Memorial Association, Manipur, Tera Kaitel. Floral tributes were offered to those brave women who spearheaded the movement against the British. Nupilant Memorial flag was hosted at the event. Dangmei Kaikong Organization, Assam, Nagaland and Manipur has condoled the demise of its ex-president D. Lungpuibi, who expired on November 28 following an illness. The organization today held a condolence meeting at its head office at Namdulong, Imphal, and shared the grief and loss of the bereaved family. The dead body, which was found floating in the Kongba River at Tambalkong, Tongkong area on the 26th of this month, is lying unclaimed at Janims Morgue. District Magistrate Imphal East in a press release said the last rites of the body will be performed tomorrow at 2 p.m. if no one claims the body. Manipur Government Higher Secondary Lecturers Welfare Association donated Rs 1,10,000 to the Chief Minister's Relief Fund. A group of visually impaired persons also contributed Rs 11,500 to the relief fund today. They handed over the donation to Chief Minister Nongthammam Biren at the Chief Minister's Secretariat. Biren thanked them for their generosity. Chairman of Salai Holdings Private Limited, Naringbam Sarmerzit, today launched the new 2018 calendar of the company. Speaking at the event held at Salai Loisang Sagolban Tera Lokrakpam Leikai, Sarmerzit said, the calendar released on the theme Disbursement of Self-Reliance would give extra boost to the company's objective of making a self-reliant Manipur in 20 years. Vice President of Kripsa, Ahong Sangbam Rupobant, announced that Kripsa Women Football Club Narimtong will be renamed Salai Kripsa Women Football Club Tera Lokrakpam Pleikai. He stated that the club has immensely improved after the Salai Holdings sponsored it. Now news from the world of sports. The 9th East Zone Softball Championship kicked off at Kumantlampak Sports Complex with Manipur as host today. Women teams from Manipur, Odisha and West Bengal are taking part in the championship, and Manipur, Bihar and Assam team are in men's Group A, while Odisha, Nagaland and West Bengal teams are in Group A of the championship organized by Manipur Softball Association. Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Minister Karam Shyam, Director of Youth Affairs and Sports, and Praveen, Secretary of the Manipur Olympic Association, Sunin Elangbong, and President of Manipur Olympic Association, T.H. Mahendra Pratap, were among those present at the opening event of the championship. In the first men's league match played today, Manipur beat Assam 4-3, while in the first women's league match, Odisha beat Manipur 4-3.
Manipur ki sanaroi sing se God gifted player hai tare ishor na pithorok ba dona tawbo adu ji aina Sunil Sahib ki khangba kanda Olympian pikraba state around 28 lakhs mukhak laiba sida Olympian taratret putwe adu international player adi 1000 ni mathek ta putwe na tabu kan sida adi akoi di am surprise angak pa ma feel tawe adi Manipur se Yam Sengna Haragati, Manipur State say sports capital of India. India is the sports capital when identified how we are.
Jeet Kune Do players of Manipur and the coach who took part in the Asian Jeet Kune Do Championship were felicitated. The players bagged 10 gold medals and 3 silver medals at the championship organized by Asian Jeet Kune Do Federation under the aegis of the International Jeet Kune Do Federation at Pattaya Sports Complex, Thailand from November 24 to 28. The Indian team bagged 18 golds and 6 silver medals at the championship. K. Lanchenba, M. Kelbis, C.H. Ningthem, Victor Roy Oinamt and O. Rishikanta bagged 1 gold each, while K. Lanchenba, W. Helmet and N. Hitler bagged 1 silver medal each. Women players T. Anjana Kabita long jump and O. Sanayai bagged 1 gold medal each. The players under coach M. Ibomcha will take part in the World Cup Jeet Kune Do Championship next year. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Biren expressed concern at people's failure to take personal responsibility to resolve an issue. Former Deputy Chief Minister Gai Khangam rubbish the Chief Minister's claim that the Manipur government is not aware of the contents of the framework agreement. People's Convention on the ILP movement resolved to intensify agitation if the government does not announce to introduce ILP bill in Assembly by December 8. Coalition for Indigenous Rights campaign to submit 7-point memorandum to the government of India to demand pre-measure political status. For the first time in Manipur history, newly appointed SDCs chose their posting by draw of loads. And gold biscuit estimated to be worth about Rs 7 crore 70 lakh in the international market seized by custom duties in Imphal.